A shocking start from him, but he's making his way back up now. Just through the order, there it is. Rossi, Randy De Punier leads Alex Barros. De Punier's really closed the gap on Rossi since he's been in second position from a second and a half, and now it's down to just 0.4 of a second. They're really going to have to put the pressure on Valentino Rossi. Now look at the front group. We've got a front group of about 11 riders, 12 riders back to Makoto Tamada, who lies in 12th position. Wow, this is a real unbelievable start to the French Grand Prix. Colin Edwards at the moment, for those who want to know, is 22 seconds behind the leaders. Probably even further now back as we join. He's actually 21 seconds behind Kenny Roberts, should I say.
Dani Pedrosa now just coming through the field like a knife through butter. It's gone by Carlos Checa. Absolutely flying, Dani Pedrosa. He's gone past John Hopkins. There is Makoto Tamada, and there is Nicky Hayden just in front of him. Rossi now coming under pressure from Randy De Punier. Mark, how is it down there?
The rain's getting more consistent. I would say it's you could call it a light shower at the moment, so I expect guys to be coming in the next lap or two.
There's Randy De Punier putting some pressure on the five-time MotoGP world champion Valentino Rossi. Round the outside he goes. The French fans are on their feet. There's a French leader in the French Grand Prix. There's a French in second place too, because Randy De Punier leads from Sylvain Guintoli in second place. Valentino Rossi relegated to third.
They go down towards La Chapelle. Wow, would you believe it? Two Frenchmen lead the way. Rossi closes up. Alex Barros is also right there. But just look at that. Randy De Punier. Does that make good reading for the French crowd, French MotoGP fans? And Sylvain Guintoli thinks, I'm going to get a slice of the action.
And he does. He's up into first position. Sylvain Guintoli leads a MotoGP race for the first time. Look how his rear tyre stepped out, though, coming out of Museum Corner. They're going to Garage Vert. How long can they stay out on these slick tyres? John Hopkins making moves. He's going to take two people. Is he in Garage Vert? He goes up and he goes past Loris Capirossi and Marco Melandri. Sylvain Guintoli on the Dunlop shot. Yamaha Tech Trois machine leads the Grand Prix here in France, and that must be the first time a Dunlop's led a Grand Prix for a long time indeed.
And I've never seen Hervé Poncharal look so worried since I've known him.
Here we go. Sylvain Guintoli leads the way. Randy De Punier and coming under pressure. Dani Pedrosa has now got past Casey Stoner. Pedrosa is absolutely flying. There he is. The moment he will show to his grandchildren for many, many years to come. Sylvain Guintoli wins and leads, doesn't win, and there he is.
Great stuff from Hervé Poncharal. All sorts going on as they go through the double apex that brings them into the start-finish straight. Pedrosa and Barros there, you don't outbrake Alex Barros, do you? They go in there, and it's Guintoli leading from De Punier, Rossi in third, Barros in fourth, Pedrosa now in fifth, he's got Bastogne, Carlos Checa holding up Marco Melandri for seventh place at the moment. We've got a front group of 10 back to Loris Capirossi, then a slight gap to Tamada. There's Hopkins. Hopkins now goes up past Marco Melandri as well. This is Valentino Rossi, who's in third place with Alex Barros behind him. It's blink and you miss it stuff here in MotoGP in France. All sorts of things happening on the first few laps here, and even Guintoli and De Punier opening up a slight gap, and I just wonder, how long can they stay out there for?
21 and a half laps to go. Rossi having to work very hard to hang on to third place. Dani Pedrosa absolutely flying there, just behind Alex Barros. And there is Alex Barros. It's Dani Pedrosa. John Hopkins decided, okay, time to take a few risks. It might be a bit slippery, and he gets at the inside there of Carlos Checa. But Sylvain Guintoli leads the way. Randy De Punier second. Valentino Rossi. Here comes Dani Pedrosa. No, you're right. You don't outbrake Alex Barros. He thought about it. He can't do it.
De Punier's back in front now as he leads the French Grand Prix once more. Valentino Rossi's lost 2 or 3 or 4 positions there because he's had Checa gone past him, Barros gone past him. There goes Checa. Out goes Carlos Checa of the French Grand Prix. Real disappointment for him, and that just shows how slippery it's coming.
Now they took the tyre warmers off Valentino's bike. They've got it on the starter, so Valentino Rossi will be coming into the pits very shortly.
Wow. Just over 21 laps remaining. It is 21 laps now. Randy De Punier leads. Second place, Sylvain Guintoli. We're going to see Carlos Checa go here, I think, any moment now. Number 7. No, I think it's just, yes, here it goes. John Hopkins is in the mix. Valentino Rossi makes a mistake. Valentino Rossi fights back. Carlos Checa goes down. He's perfectly okay, but his race is over. It is, you're absolutely right, Gav. It's just a matter of time now before they come in. And that is going to be a crucial decision as John Hopkins moves into third place. Dani Pedrosa fourth. But how long can they stay out there before they come in?
We've got a Kawasaki at the front, a Dunlop Shod Yamaha in second place with Sylvain Guintoli, a Suzuki actually now in second place, a Honda in fourth place. It really surely is time that they're going to come in. Danny Pedrosa goes up into third as well, that they're going to have to change their tyres. And Colin Edwards is making up time on Kenny Roberts at the moment. So if their riders choose to wet tyres, you know, he's been out there for a couple of laps on those wet tyres. I wonder how much damage they've taken so far.
Now I've got Michael Bartholomew with me from the Kawasaki Racing Team. Michael, what's been the strategy you decided on before the start?
Well, the strategy, okay, we are going out with slick tires. So we told him, okay, if it is starting to hit too much, please come in. But for sure, for this moment, it's a quite tricky situation.
Oh, and there goes Sylvain Guintoli. Down he goes. Well, he's led a Grand Prix for the first time. And unfortunately, Sylvain Guintoli has crashed out. Surely, though, if he can get that bike up and come into the pits, it's not going to cost him too much, but he'd have to pick up the bike straight away and make sure it's still running. Now, Depunier doesn't go into the pits. Hopkins doesn't. Pedrosa doesn't. Does anyone else come into the pits? No. They're all going past the pit lane entrance. And, well, they've passed up the opportunity to go and change their bikes once more.
I think Depunier had a bit of a moment as well, so...
and there goes Marco... No, Tony Elias. Down he goes, coming into the start-finish straight.
They're going to come in, aren't they? They're going to come in any moment now, Mark. Get prepared, because obviously it's getting more and more slippery out there.
Alex Hoffman on the Pramac Ducati, the first one to come in.
Alex Hoffman, a really good gamble from him. The moment the lap times are dropping by 3 seconds per lap. Colin Edwards, who's on the wet tyres, has just, well, he's done a 151 on those wet tyres, so it's obviously still not wet enough to have those wet tyres on. If someone's going to take a gamble, they've got to go for an in-betweener. Oh, and there goes Sylvain Guintoli. A huge high side from him, but he's rejoined the race. He's back into the pits. He can change tyres now. Look at that. Wow, from Sylvain Guintoli. Great onboard footage of Sylvain Guintoli's crash. Here at the front, there's Colin Edwards being lapped. Colin Edwards being lapped by Randy Depunier, who leads the race. Sylvain Guintoli checks himself over, and now he's going to go in and he can change tyres and get back out.
This is the battle between Alex Barros and Valentino Rossi. At the moment, it's a battle for 5th place. There is Danny Pedrosa. There is Colin Edwards being lapped. There's Marco Melandri. And there is Alex Barros and then Valentino Rossi. Well, we keep saying they're going to come in, but they're holding on. They're holding on. There's 19 laps to go. Well, it will be 19. 19 and a half to go because they're coming through the chicane now. And they go through the pit lane entrance any moment now.
Is that Randy Depunier? It is. Randy Depunier has gone down from leading in the French Grand Prix. That puts John Hopkins at the front of the race. The Frenchman Randy Depunier has crashed out of the French Grand Prix while he was leading it.